Hi, I'm Morgan, and this is the 1000 Scenes Project, and improviser number 11 of 1000 is Evan Altshuler. Hello, Evan.
Hey, it rhymed.
Did it really?
Evan and 11.
That, Destiny. That's all I can say
Yeah,
about that.
good.
But our suggestion is not Destiny. Our suggestion is randomly generated, and our suggestion for our scene is thick.
Thick.
uh,
Ugh. It's hot out there.
yeah, you're outside. Wow, you're all sweaty.
Yeah, well, I mean, I thought we were gonna do. I thought we had to get the front yard all set before Mom and Dad got home.
But you did a great job.
I mean, I'm
I've
only.
been watching you here from the kitchen.
So when you said we were gonna do it together, what? We're gonna do it in shifts or something? Is that the idea? Because Jesus Lord, it is. I mean,
Oh, you didn't finish? You still like half a lawn.
I
Half a
still got
lawn
a good
needs to
half a
be.
lawn out there. I mean, between you got to get under all the stuff that was there before. You got to get under all that earth, get that earth out of there. I mean, it's coming up. It's coming up it's in my nose and my eyes. You
Yeah,
know
it's
what I mean?
great listening to you talk about this stuff. Like you really know what you're talking about, like the earth and all that. Like it's so cool. You're so
Well,
meant to do that sort of thing.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, you were right. I will say you were right that you spend a couple hours out there and you learn a thing or two. Like you said, you got to dive on in. You're gonna dove in.
Oh, good. So that worked out for you. Yeah.
So, I was thinking I'd come in and, you got a nice big pitcher of lemonade over there. I thought maybe I'd get a glass, take a load off, and hey, see if
Oh, this lemonade.
yeah.
Oh, I made that batch for me. I think there's more lemons. Uh, or if that, if we don't, I think we have water. You can get tap water. Would you like some tap water? Or?
I mean, it can't just a little glass, nothing.
Oh, the lemonade? No, that's my lemonade. Uh, Terry, I don't know if you're entirely clear on how things are going to work around here. I'm the real son. You're the adopted son.
Okay, we found that out 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and it's things have got to change. I mean, it's really been unfair up till now. I haven't known it, but it's been unfair. I mean, we've been doing the same amount of chores. We've been treating each other like equals. It's just not right. And uh, I can't stand by and let it happen.
This is all out of your slave brother book.
Yeah, I've learned a lot of things since I've been
You know,
re-
you got mixed up with all that stuff. You got to get off that Amazon. There's a book for everything, you know. And slave brothers are not. It's not a thing, man.
there's a growing online community that believes in the existence of it, so I think it must be a
It's
thing.
a growing community. It's a fad that is now gaining momentum
Well,
after how many years
fads.
have there been
I don't know if that
brothers and
makes.
adoption?
Well, are you not grateful to have been adopted? I mean,
Y- Yeah, yeah. Look, if you
don't
mean
you love mom and dad for
yes,
adopting you?
I love mom and dad more than anything, and that's why I think it's ridiculous that that we still have half a lawn out there that looks like we were out there mudding around in our
Right.
trucks while they were
You're,
gone.
you're basically saying, screw you, mom and dad. Screw you, adopted mom and dad.
Don't,
No
I don't,
thanks to you for adopting me. I'm going to leave your lawn looking terrible. It's not right.
we got to we got to just pull back with adopted mom and dad, just mom and dad.
For me, yeah. I
No,
mean, because that's accurate. For me, it's mom and dad. For you, it's adopted mom, adopted dad.
you
Why is
know,
that? That's the truth. Why is the truth wrong all of a sudden? Now that we know the truth, let's use the truth.
Joe, I feel like I understand where you're coming from here. I feel like it's a little. I mean, can we get real for a minute? Can we talk about
Yeah.
where?
Let's
Look,
be
we
truthful. Let's
wouldn't
be
have
truthful.
even known that I was adopted if not for me doing the test to see if I'm a bone marrow match for Dad. And
Right.
to be
And you're
fair, you
not.
didn't.
It's
Yeah,
another way
right.
in which you're letting the
Because
family down.
I stepped up, and you said, "Oh, I don't. I'm sure Terry will do it."
Yeah, I thought you, because in a way, it should have been obvious a lot earlier, because I've always had this internal feeling that you should be doing more work than I do. And now I know there's a reason for that. There's been a reason for that all this time. I must have known somehow at 1 year old, that I must have noticed that you were an alien presence in the house that deserved less respect than me. I must have internalized that somehow.
I feel like you're making a lot. I feel like you're having a lot of revelations about all these old feelings now. I feel like
Yes.
I feel like I'm paying reparations for something you didn't even know you were doing. There
Well,
was something
that's a
you knew was
good
happening.
point. You've kind of done me wrong. I mean, inadvertently, obviously, but you've been
It was the
forcing me to live a lie all these years, and I would like you to try to pay me back in some way. I mean, doing the extra work is not paying me back. That's doing your fair share, which is all of the work. Your fair share is all the work. I need you to show me that you're grateful to me for letting you live all these years, because I
for
could have
letting me
killed
live.
you.
You could have killed that.
Yeah. It's a
So
natural response for one child whose environment is, I always resented you.
yeah, I think there's a trajectory from resentment to murder though.
Yes, and I, thankfully for you,
So
stayed on the lower end of
thank you
that.
very much. It's very
Thank
appreciative
you
of you
for thanking me.
murder me.
Thank you.
And while you're at it, you're welcome for the best man speech, the honeymoon. You're welcome.
The honeymoon was great. Thank you. That was a nice gesture. The best man speech, I wish we could go back and do it again, and you could replace all of my my brother who I love, and my brother, the best guy in the world, with like my adopted brother who I love, and my adopted brother, the best guy in the world, that sort of thing. But otherwise, it was a very serviceable best man speech. It was great. A bunch of people cried,
Yeah, they did.
which they probably wouldn't have done if they'd known the secret. But
Well, it's a shame that Dad didn't get his diagnosis until a couple of weeks ago. Then I'm sorry.
are you though? Do you really even care?
Do I care that the people didn't know that I was an adopted?
I don't know about. I thought you were talking about dad's cancer.
Yes, I care about the cancer. I went in for the bone marrow evaluation.
Yeah, because you thought he was your dad.
He is my dad. Look, let me tell you something.
Well, he's
There's
your
30
adopted
years
dad. He's just some dude to you. He's my father.
Okay, well, here's what I
I
know
had the
about the disease.
courtesy to potentially have bone marrow that matches him. You couldn't even do that for him.
By the way, when's the appointment for your test?
I haven't said it yet,
Right.
but I might be a match,
Oh, well,
and I love him.
okay, well, let's put your money where your mouth is. Not to be, I don't want to be I don't want to mince words here or anything, but, a lot of people find out they're adopted at these bone marrow evaluations.
Do they?
Apparently. I did.
Well,
I
are
mean,
you, are you suggesting? Are you suggesting that I might be adopted too?
Oh, come
Because
on.
that's
All
bold.
the signs point to you were adopted.
What signs point to me being adopted? No signs point to me being adopted. I'm a real
About it.
boy. I'm a real son.
Our whole lives growing up. Oh, me and my brother. Oh, me and my brother Terry. Oh, we're so close. Me
I
and my
was living a lie.
Oh, were you? Were
Yeah.
you? Or is that exact? Or did you know that we might? You still might be my brother.
I'm
See
not
what
your
I'm
brother.
saying?
I'm not your real brother. I'm
Oh,
your
you don't know
brother.
that. You don't know that. What about all those years? Oh, me and my brother, we have a bond. We have a bond, a familial bond. You would say,
Yeah, it was a
oh,
lie. I was living a lie. It doesn't matter. We look almost identical. It's just we're probably of the same
no, I've
ancestry.
never seen two strangers have a yin and then a yang birthmarks, respectively. I've never seen that before in my life.
Plenty of people have yin and yang birthmarks.
Really?
I bet. Yeah. It's birthmarks. Like everybody's got a birthmark, and then there's only so many shapes it can have, so many locations. Just because ours are basically mirror images of each other, like it's like probably all 1 in 100 chance. It's nothing. Nothing.
All right. Well, here's what I can tell you. Here's my
So we're
big.
both celiac, you know,
Yeah. Yes.
left-handed celiacs with
Yeah.
a
Eating.
passion for geography.
Of course, we went on that trip where we ate corn tortillas in our left hands in South America.
Right, and we got very ill, but we really enjoyed the experience. Yes, I remember. I just none of that has gone away. It's just that's not proof that we were both adopt because who would I mean because it makes much more sense that they would go out and adopt a 1-month-old baby when they already had a 1-year-old at home rather than they adopted brothers who were the same who were close in age because a lot of
Look, you're my big bro. And now that we
nope.
know, and let's be clear, we know it now.
Nope.
Well, all
Mow the
right.
lawn. Finish the lawn. Adopted brother. Finish the lawn.
Let me tell you something. If I'm the adopted kid, then you know what that means?
What?
Your dad is gonna kill you when he sees that you didn't finish the lawn.
Why does that? I don't understand. Why would he kill me?
Because you have the responsibility. It's your family now. You know him. Me, oh, the guy, the landscaper didn't do whatever. It's a business thing. It takes place here. It's not at the core. You know what I mean? If you his only son apparently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So how about this? So I'm just going to I can go back out there and do what an adopted kid would do to the lawn. I don't know. Maybe I'll
You've
put.
done a good job up to now. Why would you start doing a bad
I don't
job?
know. It might turn out that a lot of the plants that I put in don't really belong where they're supposed to be, and it turns out that they were actually from another yard, and maybe I'll go put them back over there just so that we're clear about which are the plants and which are the slave plants.
Oh, I see a parallel to
Yes, this is an
running.
exact parallel.
I mean, I guess it's hypothetically possible. It's possible that we are real brothers who were adopted together. I guess it's possible. I'm not going to say it's impossible. Anything's possible.
It's true. And hey, you know what? I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to get on your case about it. Look, in the event that we are actually brothers, I don't want to get a whole thing. I don't want to get any bad blood
Yeah,
moving forward.
you still you still can't have any of my lemonade.
Are you kidding me right now?
Blackout.
Hooray!
Hey, thank you very much, Evan.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Thanks for
We
having
love
me.
that.
That's great.
Of course, my pleasure. Is there anything that you would like to plug?
Yeah, a couple things. Let's see. The old Farty Police. We're going to be doing all the big festivals coming up. We're going to be at Steel Stacks and then in North Carolina, and then I'm there with Geraldo Rivera too. And then also on February 4th at Caroline's Comedy Club, we've got this sketch show that's a big hit called Laundry Day. So come to that.
Excellent. I'll put links to all that in the video information.
All right, cool.
Thanks again, Evan, and
Thanks
you
so much.
out there.
Good luck with your project.
Thank you.